In today's video, I'm going to tell you about 2 places you should never visit in South Africa. So before we get into the video, let me introduce myself. My name is Pope and I'll be telling you scary stories from now on. Number 1, the Limpopo River. Limpopo River is one of the largest rivers in Africa and it serves as a border between South Africa and Zimbabwe. It is also known for being one of the most dangerous places to visit on earth. So a town in South Africa called LIMPOPO sits on Limpopo shores. All the residents in the town know that they are not supposed to set foot inside the waterways. But this was a rule passed on to the children of LIMPOPO. No matter how excited you are, do not set foot inside the waterways. But not all LIMPOPO residents took that very seriously. On January 4, 2010, a LIMPOPO resident, Mariska, and her boyfriend, along with their friends, they had spent all night drinking and celebrating their new year. So the next morning, they decided to take an early dip inside the Limpopo River. But something was very wrong. They were not supposed to get inside the water. So they head over to the river and at first they all seemed very eager to get inside. But it was only Mariska who was brave enough to do it. So her boyfriend and friends sit at the shore and watched Mariska as he jumped inside the water and jumped outside again. Feeling very confident, Mariska told the rest of the group that I'm gonna go further inside the river. But none of her friends was brave enough to go inside with her. Eventually, one of her friends told her that it's not a great idea to go further inside the river alone and that she shouldn't push her luck this far. But Mariska wasn't having the side of her story. So Mariska ignored them and started swimming further into the river. When she was about 15 meters deep in the water, she tried waving back at them, but something very terrible happened. She got yanked inside the river very fast that her friends and boyfriend couldn't even react. Her boyfriend tried helping her, but he knew that if he get into the water, he also will become victim to the thing that attacked Mariska. So, unfortunately, Mariska has fallen victim to one of the river's apex killer, the saltwater crocodile. It is most likely residents of Zimbabwe because of the extreme hardships they face. Most of them flee the country in hopes of gaining an entry into South Africa. So many of them die in the process of crossing the river in hopes of getting a better life. On April 11, 2014, Zimbabwe and South African police discovered a cave near where the residents of Zimbabwe tried to cross into South Africa. What they found inside were the remains of 20 people that had fell victim to the crocodiles as they were in the process of crossing into South Africa. The discovery of these remains only represent a small fraction of the people that met their fate while trying to cross the Limpopo River into South Africa. Still to this day, there are warning signs all over the Limpopo River telling people do not cross this river. But unfortunately, people are desperate enough in search of a good life in South Africa that they end up being victims of the saltwater crocodiles. What confuses most people is that they don't know if the attacks happen during the day or during the night. What the border patrollers find are only remains. They never found a sighting of an attack. They only find the remains of the people who fell victim to the crocodiles. So this story, you can't really find it on the internet. It's very hard to find it. While I was doing my research, it was very emotional. I felt very emotional because you can't imagine a person getting attacked by a crocodile or another animal, but it is what it is. These are some of the stories that need to be covered on the internet and let people know that there are some of the worst places to visit in South Africa. Number 2, Modimolla Mountain, aka the Mountain of Ancestors. What basically makes Modimolla Mountain the most scariest mountain in South Africa? It's way too scary to be true. Known for its evil spirit entities, cave serpent, and witchcraft activities, Modimolla Mountain still holds the title for being the most disturbed mountain in South Africa. On March 11, 2014, a 42-year-old man from Modimolla Mountain woke up from a dream that he couldn't even remember. It was at this point of the day during one of his daily chores that the dream came back to him. So what happened in the man's dream is that he was standing in front of a woman who was carrying a lifeless infant. And the dream didn't make sense to the man at all. How come can he have this kind of dream if he's not even a spiritual person? But desperately looking for answers, the man began calling his friends one by one. What really frustrated the man more is that none of his friends seemed to understand the dream and basically they couldn't even give him answers on what to do. Then he asked his neighbor about where to find help. But the neighbor told him, all I know is that there are inyangas that can help you, but me, I can't help you with your dream. You need to go on Facebook, send an inyanga a friend request, and ask him about your dream. He will tell you what to do and you will get rid of that dream. So what they found in his room was a notebook, and inside he wrote, "Mom, if you never hear from me again, just know that I love you. Don't go out searching for me. I've climbed the Mudimulla mountain." Immediately his mother knew that they have to take action. There is no way that this man just went to Mudimulla mountain. First of all, he wasn't even spiritually strong. He wasn't an Inyanga. And to top it off, there was no Inyanga in his bloodline. They knew that he would never ever return from the mountain. So what basically happened is that his family called the police and they were searching for him. So the police knew that Mudimulla mountain is not a mountain to be messed with. So the family knew that if they involve the police alone, they will never ever find him. So they knew that they had to involve the Sangoma since the police didn't want to climb the mountain. It was this one Sangoma that they went and consulted with that told them a very disturbing story. The Inyanga told them that John was given two simple things, a task and a rule. So the task was very simple. You need to light two candles in the middle of your room and stand in front of them. And if they run out at the same time, it means that you are in big trouble. But if the one at your left hand or the one in your right hand runs out faster than the other one, it means that you are not in big trouble. So the man did as he was told. He did the same thing, but the Inyanga told them this. The rule that he broke is that he wasn't supposed to do them while he was on an alcoholic state. The ancestors will be mad at him. What the Inyanga also told the man's family is that he will never ever come back. Even if you go to the most powerful Inyanga in the world, he is not coming back. He broke the simple rule that he was given. Do not do the process while you are drunk. Even still to this day, the man has never returned from home, and there are multiple stories of people saying that during their trip to Mudimulla mountain, they've encountered mountain serpent. Some of them said that they've seen ghosts, and people say that even if you are not spiritually strong, you shouldn't even go to the mountain. And to me, Mudimulla mountain, it is most dangerous mountain in SA. Limpopo River is also the most dangerous river in SA. So if you like this kind of stories, comment down below and let me know if I should drop more videos. This is just one of the first videos that I'm putting out on YouTube. I'm also camera shy. My English is a little bit sluggish, but I'm trying my best and I'm going to practice telling you the best stories in SA. So this channel is actually like a combination of my stories and my friends' top 5 things. We decided to start this channel as a duo and build it. So he wants to do the top 5 things. You have seen that he has posted top 5 things videos. And I'll see you again on the next video. I'll be sharing other stories from now on with me, Pope, as your storyteller.